Yes, everyone. Hope we are well. TLB with Liverpool Profit back again with another match reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to another Liverpool defeat in the Champions League. So it was Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 4. Yes, you heard that correctly, everyone. Liverpool have been absolutely destroyed, dust, and annihilated at home in the Champions League at Anfield to PSV Eindhoven. Now, I'm not going to shout, I'm not going to rant, I'm not going to rage because I don't have it in me no more because I'm used to seeing us like this now. This has been an occurring theme all season. So there'll be no ranting, no raving, just me getting my thoughts across in a calm, respectable manner. Before we get into the video, do remember, drop a like on the video, please, if you have not already done so. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't also already done so. Currently on the road to 1k subscribers, 1000 subs. If you can sub and help me on the journey, it's much appreciated. And of course, do get down below in the comments as well. Give me your thoughts and opinions. So let's just get straight into the match reaction, people. Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 4. Firstly, everyone, before we get into anything, Arne slot out. Arne slot out. It is time to go. I said I'd give him the West Ham game. I said I'd give him till the West Ham game. We don't win that one. Even lose or draw, he has to go. Screw that. Screw that. Slot out tonight. I saw enough tonight to warrant slot out. These players have down tooled. They are clearly not playing for the manager no more. They are not bothered. They don't care. 4-1 at home to PSV in the Champions League. Back-to-back home defeats. First against Forest in the weekend 3-0 and tonight 4-1. The manager's clueless. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing. He's out of his depth. He's tactically inept. He has to go. Arne slot out. I don't care. Get into him in. Get whoever you got to get in. He needs to be gone tonight. This cannot continue. Get this absolute clown out of my football. He's destroying us. Absolutely destroying us. Running us into the ground. Get out of here. Slot out. That's the first thing I wanted to say. I'm not waiting till the West Ham game. Screw waiting till the West Ham game. I saw enough today. I saw enough in that from that performance to warrant a slot out because it's clearly obvious the players are not playing for him and he's lost them. We'll start with the game. I'm sorry, but what was Virgil van Dijk doing? 5 minutes into the game. What was Van Dijk doing? 5 minutes into the game? A handball and PSV are awarded a penalty. I don't know why Virgil was arguing. There was no reason to argue. That was the clearest handball you will ever see given as a penalty, and rightly so. There was no point in arguing it because it was always going to be given. You can blatantly see the ball touched Virgil's hand. Why on earth would you do that? Why would you have your hand in that position? Why would you do that 5 minutes into a game when we're on a bad run and we cannot be doing nothing stupid? PSV score, they go 1-0 up. We are 1-0 down inside 5 minutes of a game because of our own captain stability. That's our captain, people. Our captain, and he's doing up stupid things like that. Why? It's idiotic, it's stupid, and it caused us to go 1-0 down, and it caused us to be chasing the game yet again after the first 5 minutes. It was a great start. No, it wasn't. It was a great start, not. What was Van Dijk doing? Honestly, I'd love to know what was going through his mind, what he was thinking when he did that. Absolute idiocy of the highest order. And you are captain, Virgil. You're meant to lead by example. You're meant to galvanise the boys, not be adding to the stupidity that is already going on at the club. Clown, absolute clown. Virgil van Dijk, look, one of the best centre-backs in the world, arguably, in my opinion, actually one of the best centre-backs of all time, a legend of this football club. But today, he was shocking. He had an absolutely abysmal game and an abysmal performance. 5 minutes in, he had an absolute smeller, and we're 1-0 down. Anyway, yeah, other than that, people, we did end up getting back into the game somehow in the first half. Gakpo shot saved, and Szoboszlai scored to make it 1-1. Look, I'll be honest, I wasn't even hyped that we equalised. I was not even hyped that we equalised in the game because that goal, I could have scored that goal. Literally, my grandmother could have scored that goal. That goal was just a tap-in, an easy tap-in. Szoboszlai could not have scored. Well, he could not have missed. It was the easy goal. I wasn't excited because we were playing absolutely shocking again. It was the same boring side-to-side, 1-0 down. PSV sat behind the ball, comfortable. We had no clue. I wasn't excited, and the goal just happened by pure luck. I wasn't excited because I knew what was coming. We all knew what was coming in this game after that. People are going to say we played well in the first half. No, we didn't. That was not a good performance in the first half at all. we were okay. We were, I'd say, I'd say we were average in the first half. Probably the better team in the first half. We probably did dominate the ball, but we weren't amazing. I don't want people to sit here and say Liverpool were very good in that first half. No, we weren't. PSV scored. Our goal came from pure luck, from the goalkeeper spinning it and Szoboszlai being able to tap it into the net. I would have scored that. Like I said, it's an easy goal. Could not have scored. We weren't amazing in that first half. That was not an amazing performance. So do not sit there and hype it up. It was bang average, just slightly less worse than Forest. Only plus side is we weren't 1-0 down at half time. We were actually in a half time level, but it was by no means a good performance. No, not even a okay performance. It was average. We still didn't look great. Did not look great at all. So don't sit there and say it was a good performance, because it was not. Honestly, I'm seething, but I'm doing my best to keep it calm. We come out at half time. The second half, Liverpool just fell apart. Again, we just fell apart in the second half. Absolutely fell on our backsides. PSV started the second half with a bit of tempo, and our backsides fell out. We couldn't deal with it. They go 2-1 up, and that was it. It was over. You knew we weren't getting back into the game. Then it goes to 3-1. Then they finish off in the last couple of minutes, making it 4-1. Absolute annihilation. Back-to-back losses at home. Back-to-back home losses. An absolute trouncing 3-0 to Forest on Saturday, and we return in the middle of the week in the Champions League, and we get a 4-1 thrashing. Absolutely disgusting, disgraceful, and shocking. That's all I can really say on this at the moment. What else can I say? Positives. Are there any positives in the game? Yes, probably. I have to say, I thought this was Milos Kerkez's best game as a Liverpool player. I thought he looked relatively good, relatively lively. Definitely his best performance in a Liverpool shirt and as a Liverpool player. So I'll say Kerkez had a decent game. Szoboszlai, of course, I did say it was a tapping goal, but he still had a very good game, looked lively. Ekitike was pretty lively as well. Poor Ekitike, best player, best attacker, and ended up getting shoved off because he got injured. Fingers crossed, Ekitike is fine and there's nothing serious, because boy, if Ekitike is out with a serious injury, we are screwed, because he's carrying us at the moment in that attack. He is carrying that attack and scoring us goals to help us, to keep scorelines respectable. So hopefully it's nothing too serious there. Szoboszlai was good, and I think Kerkez was good. Those are the only positives. But I don't even want to focus on the positives, because we lost and we got trounced. So I'd actually like to focus on the negatives in this game. It was absolutely abysmal. A couple of positives, couple of players had decent performances. Other than that, shocking. Yet again, shocking. Manager brings Cage on when we're 3-1 down at home. Wow. We're 3-1 down at home, and the team are going to low block it, and you bring on Cage when we're 3-1 down. That is very smart. Very, very, very smart, Arne. Even now, when he's under the cosh, he still won't let go of the agenda. He still will not give Federico Chiesa game time. It's shocking. It is really, really shocking, really poor, and says a lot about his character, does it not? You're 3-1 down at home, and you bring Chiesa and chuck him into the deep end, rather than start the guy, rather than drop the likes of Salah, rather than drop the likes of Gakpo. You still persist with them, but you won't give Chiesa, who's balling out, a chance. Well done, manager. Well done, you absolutely clueless, bold clown. It was toxic. Again, fans were leaving the ground. He has to go. The manager has to go. He's clueless. He hasn't got a clue how to turn this around. I should have touched that. Honestly, I've just remembered now. I should have touched on this at the beginning, but now we're going to talk about the lineup. What the hell was the manager thinking with his lineup? That was the same team that started against Nottingham Forest pretty much. Maybe one or two changes. Ekitike came in. Jones was that right back instead of Szoboszlai. Other than that, same team against Forest that got absolutely trounced at home, bossed off the park. And the manager turns around, makes two changes. Other than that, sends the same team out pretty much against PSV, who are the current league leaders in the Eredivisie and the previous champions as well. How on earth was that going to end well? We just got trounced. That team just got trounced by 19th place Nottingham Forest, and you send them out against PSV, a relatively good Dutch side. Are you crazy? That screams tactical inept. That screams I haven't got a clue what to do, so I'm just going to keep playing the same players and hope and pray they can get it together. Clueless tactics. Why would you start that team? That's absolutely insane. So idiotic, it's unreal. The manager is a clown. He's a clown, people. He's turned out to be another Ten Hag, and I hate to say that. He is Ten Hag 2.0. That pains to say, because he won us a league last season. He did bits last season, took over from Klopp, and did what he did. but it's time to go. Thank you for number 20, but off you go. This cannot be accepted. Even Roy Hodgson was at this bad. And that says a lot. That says a lot, everyone. He's got to go. He has to go. Fans were leaving. They have gone. The fans have lost. He has lost the fans. The manager has lost the fans' trust. He's lost the fans' respect. He's just clueless. He's clueless and he must be sacked tonight. Honestly, I'll take an interim for the West Ham game. We're not going to get a proper manager till the summer, most likely. So we're going to have to settle with it interim if Arne does get booted this season. I'll take an interim. I'll take Steven Gerrard as interim. I know that's crazy to say. Get me Gerrard interim. We'll go on a vibes thing and for the rest of the year. Next year in the summer, we can get a manager. But this cannot continue. This cannot continue. With Liverpool Football Club, we spent 4 million. We're in danger of not qualifying for the top 8 of the UCL. We're in danger of not getting the top 4 in the Premier League, let alone a title race. We're 12th in the Premier League table after spending 4 mil. We're, God knows, we're in the UCL table now after other teams won after spending 4 million. It's unforgivable. It is a sackable offence in itself. The manager, he spent all this money and his backside's falling out. He hasn't got a clue how to work with these players. And it's shown today again. Back-to-back home losses. 3-0, 4-1. One win out of, what is it, 8 games now? 1 win out of 8 games, and that was Villa, who played into our hands with a high line. Other than that, we've been shocking. But got the game against Real Madrid, which was a decent performance. Other than that, nothing. Been absolutely bang average all season. Disgusting. This team need to hang their heads in shame. The manager needs to hang his head in shame. We've gone back to the pre-Jurgen Klopp days when we were under Brendan Rodgers and the Roy Hodgson, where we were laughing stock. I don't know what to say. Genuinely, other than he has to go. Don't give him till the West. I said I was going to give him till the West Ham game. No, I saw enough from that performance to know he's lost the fans, he's lost the players, and he's clueless himself and hasn't got a clue what to do. He's got to go. No excuses for me. I don't care if people are going to say give him time, give him time. Give what time, man? This is Liverpool Football Club. We don't do time here. You win. Win straight away. I don't care. But people, another dark, gloomy, horrible night for Liverpool as we succumb to another cowardly defeat at Anfield, making it, God knows how bad this one is, and it's not even a crisis at this point, it's a full-on meltdown. I'm going to say the manager has to go. Get the interim in, and let's hope he can go on a vibes thing and get top 5 for next season, and we can rebuild in the summer with a new manager. But Arne must be sacked. He cannot continue as the Liverpool manager, in my opinion, and in a lot of other people's opinions too. I think a lot of people will agree with me on this one. It's not a discussion. He has to go. I'm livid. I'm seething, and I've done well not to keep. I think I've done well not to absolutely break down and melt down and rage. But I'm going to end the match reaction here, people, because there's nothing more to say other than it's an absolutely dark, disgusting, disgraceful, horrible night at Anfield again for Liverpool. And as we've had a lot this season, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible where we are at the moment, but it is what it is. I'm going to head off though, people. Hope you guys enjoyed the match reaction. Get down below in the comments, slot in, slot out. For me, it's not a discussion no more. Arne Slot has to be sacked. This cannot continue. It's not good enough. Get down below. Let me know your thoughts on the game as well, etc. Let me know if you thought any players played well. I know it's hard to be positive after something like that, but do let me know down below. Do drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. And of course, do subscribe to the channel. Currently on the road to 1K, 1,000 subs. So if you can subscribe, turn notifications on as well so you know whenever a video drops. Other than that, I'm going to head off. I'll be back tomorrow with my match review of the game, going into a bit more detail and pointing out certain things we learned from the game. Other than that, I'm going to head off, people. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment. It is much appreciated, and I do appreciate it a lot. And it helps the channel grow a lot too. Other than that, peace out, everyone. I'll speak to you guys soon. Big up you lot. Arne Slot out tonight. Get this absolute bold clown out of the club. Enough is enough. Bye-bye. Thanks for number 20. But we go. We have to let you go now. Off you pop. Slot out.